Alright, you guys. So, I'm pretty sure my mic is considerably away from my mic. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. We're going to shift it over so you guys can actually hear me a little bit better. Doesn't need to be extensively good better, but it does, I guess. Now, in the last episode, we kind of got expansion to Estar South and Estar Siding, which is a good thing. But I'd like to see if we could get to Delling City Center added, at some point. But we have, as you can see, we have 3 red tokens and some green. Now we could gather inner cities that are one-time inner cities, which, to be honest with you, would probably be a lot better than trains to freight. We need to get more freight, but I want to get the frequency increased. Boosted contracts, which means we could get way more contracts offered, but I think working on boosted, which means we need to get some more red. Boosting contracts will allow us to get further along the line. Anyways, now I originally called this series How To. I know I probably said this in the previous episode, but I'm changing it to calling it necessarily a mini series. And normally I don't record on a Sunday either. Most of the time I'm just live on Sundays, and or live streaming on Sundays. So today's a little bit unique for me. We are doing rail route today. For that reason. And this is kind of one of my favorite games of all time. Right now. Favorite indie title. I do play some indie titles. I do like playing other than just, typical AAA titles. I play Bloons Tower Defense, which I'll have a Bloons Tower Defense 2. Bloons Tower Defense Bloons Battles 2, eventually coming down the pipeline. I actually have it. I'm planning on having it. This is coming out on a Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday this week. One right after the other one, or a day later, because I'm also going to have a Call of Duty episode this week for it. I typically do play a lot of Call of Duty. I do typically play some big AAA games that are, not indie related. So, mostly some of that, I don't know. And I feel like we could unlock this one just doing the train alerts. I think we unlock the train alerts because I think we'll have enough. Got Estar Siding to Delling to Estar Siding. This one, I did say that we'd keep, but I would like to have one that goes from truly Estar Siding down this way. And as you can see, there's only a small window here that would allow us to have like a train to go through this way. And so and the train enter button, which, to be honest with you, I usually don't need to. If I'm going to do that, it's not worth it to get that. So let's run the simulation here. Number 1, you're stopping. I only want to have the... I don't even think that's even worth having. You need to go to Delling City, too. So we'll just put you and accept you to go. Because I don't even think that was even worth it. Yeah, that's not even worth it for me because I'll use the overview, so I'm going to turn those off. I could even reload the save on this, which, let's do that, because I don't think that's going to even be worth it. And if I loaded this one up and it shows the same thing, it's not even worth grabbing that. I just realized that's notifications on the track, which, to be honest with you, that should be something, you know, we tame it, we'll just, yeah. I will load our previous, I'm not gonna buy that. That's not even worth. We're stepping back to the before we bought that. Because I don't think it's worth it. You know, most of the time I don't usually try to go back on a save file unless I am, you know, unless I'm playing like Final Fantasy or something where, or if I know I missed something genuinely, I will genuinely just keep going most of the time. But like, this is something that I didn't realize I wanted anyway. Demolish you because you're not there. So keep that going. We just need more stuff. This one, Esther Sighting to Delling, we're gonna keep that. I want to see if we can get one that goes this way into Delling City Center, but I'm thinking we could probably get away with adding something to go down here this way, because it does add a little bit of walls, but I'm pretty sure you could even you can't put anything that way, but I'm pretty sure we could probably create like a little tunnel if we needed to, because we can connect, because we gotta connect throughout. We're trying to connect this to get a less of a challenge. I probably should have made a train one that goes from the other end and makes it a challenge, you know, or whatnot, but it's, I guess it's a little bit challenging. Hey, you need to go to Delling City Center 5, right? Or you need to actually go to 6, so you can do that. Now you're stopped at Signal, which you need to go to Delling City Center. Hold your phone. Let's do this. Let's go. add the auto signal there. Because that's going to help in general in any way. You need to go to Delling City Center too. To stop at signal, you need to go to Hanging Edge. Hold on. You need to go to Hanging Edge 8, right? So we'll just leave you there. Because we can get you into 7. You need to go to 8, which is basically through 7, so... You need to go to Delling City 5, which... You're stopped at signal, you need to go to Eden, right? So you have to go that way. Okay. I'm gonna take you this way down to go to Delling. Have another way to go to Delling and then have you go from Esther, which that's one thing is I wish that there was like a contract in here that basically for like, oh, you can buy a contract for X amount of time for cheaper track building, or create something where infrastructure, when you buy a station, or when you buy like signals and stuff, you know, it's still that price, but let's say you done a very good, you get a rewarded for, you not only get reward for money, you get contracts where for the next full hour, instead of you receiving like you get like one of those one-time intercity contracts kind of thing, instead of receiving money or freight train receiving money, you get that intercity, you get a 10% off on purchases for the next hour. Which, to be honest with you, that's not bad. You are stopped at station, so Balham, Delling, Timber, Delling, Balham. Mandatory, we have to do mandatory 5 trains, and that was 9,000. We only got 6. Going from Balham to Delling to Timber, Delling to Balham. So we got one from Estar Siding, which And since we do need to go that way, I think we can get rid of 2. And you have to go to Delling City, which... This is the whole reason why I am... Because I don't want to have to, because I'd like to have you come this way, and then we change this out, where you can go this way, but then we also have one that comes, that we can just switch it, where it connects here, but I want to say it crosses here instead, where this one, it still comes in, but it'll have to use this and cross down this way. Or we can keep this line and make another one there that we can utilize. So that if somebody's trying to come in from that way, they can go, and then there's another, you know, make it seem a little bit more efficient, I guess. So you're stopping at Eden too. Yeah, so that way we can manage the trains a little bit easier that way. We got a new contract that goes from Balam Garden to Estar South to Balam Garden for 1. I'm declining you because... Huh. Alright, you go to Delling City Center, which you... actually, you need to go to Little Boom 3, right? So we need to get you two up into that position. That way. And then you need to go to Timber, which you have to reverse yourself. At Esther Siding, we got one that goes from Esther Siding South to... this is what I was looking for. Esther Siding to Esther South to Esther Siding. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. Put you in. You need to go to Delling City Center 5. Please enter 5, which is right on the... So we need to turn you to 6. Now you're stopped at Little Bone, which you need to go to Little Bone 1. And you need to go to Delling City. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. But you need to go to Delling City Center 2, which, to be honest with you, I think you need to go to hit. So instead of going this one, you need... Yeah, so you're fine, you can go that way again. Because that's such a short thing that I think will be okay. Okay, so let's go. Auto signal, auto signal. Yeah, I'm the only reason why I'm accepting that 100 is because we have nothing going on this track and it's being wasted. And we got from one that goes from Esther Setting to Delling City to Esther, which is slow. And that's kind of why I'm working on building one that goes out this way down this way to Delling. You need to go back, you need to reverse yourself, and go back to Delling 37. Okay, we got a lot of... So you need to go back that way. You need to go to hanging edge 9, so you can go to that point. You also need to go to hanging edge 11. Hanging edge to into hanging edge, your hanging edge, Little Boom to hanging edge, which you're a freight train, which I do want to accept you. I'm going to decline you, though. We'll look at you in a minute. You're on the move. You're going to be on the move. You need to go... I need to go in reverse, because unfortunately I put you in the wrong position. Center 5. Yeah, I put you in the wrong position, dude. And then you need to go to Bellum. Garden 2. Oh yeah, no, you. You need to go that way. And you're just stopping at station is all. Okay, so let's go over here, Little Bone. You need to look at the full hour list. Let's put you in on. I'm thinking we could put you in on 9, if we on 9. Which, to be frank, we can go in on 10 from Hanging Edge with this freight train. So Hanging Edge, Little Bone, Hanging Edge. You in on 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So we'll put you in on 9, which means you're gonna go straight. No. Means you're gonna go straight into 9. Now, to get this one, we would need to unlock inner cities, which are one-time contracts for inner city trains, which would allow us to convert. But I'm waiting until we are able to get, I'm going to wait until we actually have 9. Now, we're going to unlock inner cities today. I think we should. Let's go. Let's do that. We're going to slowly start changing this out here, where it's changing out this whole thing here, and to make this seem a little bit nicer. So now you're stopped at Signal. You need to go to Delling. City Center 2, which you're stopped at Signal. You need to go to Hanging Edge 10, which we can queue you up into that far. And you're stopped at Delling City. You need to go to Delling City 3. Another freight, which is Bottom Farms. Bottom Farms is way up there. Yeah, it's only gonna give us 900, but I think just utilizing that track. Edge 9, which And you need to go to hang edge 11. So what we can do is we can do this. Allow you to go there, and we can just fix you up later. We have a whole, that's why I have a lot of that there. So I got 950, which that little bit is just gonna be, you know, we don't have a lot of, SU setting needs to be used a little bit. So you need to go to Delling City Center 4. Oh, you actually have to go to Delling City Center 1. Oh no, you're sitting at that station. And you'll need to go to Timber 6. That's where that one's going to have to be a little bit late. But if we can get this one going, we can use this as a one-way that way and use this one as a one-way this way. For getting into Delling City 1. If you have to go into the 6, you can use this going that way and this one going down. So that way we have a little bit of stuff. You're stopped at that signal. And I'm just going to have it go that way. You are also stopped. You need to go to Timber 6, but you... Okay. We are slowly... Your stopped at signal, you're stopped at signal. No, you're stopped at 70. You need to go to Ballum. 5. You need to go to Hang Edge 9. Because once we get that going, we'll be able to make things a little bit easier for us. Antebellum, Insgred Mine, cannot do you. We don't have bottle farms either, so... There's Saplet Signal. You got a hanging 10. S-Star sighting, S-Star south to hanging edge. We're going to decline you because we don't have any access. I don't have access, decent access there. So... yeah, we'll go up to that point there, but I think I want to clear... Well, let's do this. Let's clear you out. Let's try and do that right there. And we'll rework this once all the trains have kind of... Yeah, you need to go to Timber 6. So... No, because I did make a boo-boo, and that's why I'm... got that. Now... since we do have all this here, I'm going to rework. We're going to take out these signals. Okay. Now, that one's going to stay put, but we're going to... Okay, we're going to have that go that way, and then no, it actually, let's go back this way. So we will have to shift this over by 1. Okay, and then I'm gonna put these there for now. I want to put, once we get these signals put in, because it needs to be two, whoops, no, hold on. No, hold on. It needs to be two back, basically. And we'll put an auto signal there, but I'm not going to do that just yet. And then we don't need auto signals here, because this is so, we might put an auto signal here and there, but it's not even worth it. So now let's clear you out. Let's put you up to that point, and then we'll put the auto signal should be back by 2. Which, that actually, and then we can put, this one, I'm not going to put back by 2, but we'll have one there. And it'll upgrade you as well. As well, now, we have ester sighting to delling to ester sighting, which now, and we're going to buy you, okay, now we're going to alter this, we're going to change you out, move you, and put you down there. So that means if we needed to, we can always have something to go up that way. And then I actually think, can we get away with how far can we get away by going back that way instead of putting you there? Just so that we have that, and that'll actually help us improve, because right now we have the one that just left Delling City 2. You are just coming in and going to Star South 1. So you're going up to Star South 1, which we are having one that comes in from that way, which we would need to set up a second line, or at least a passing line, which, to be frank, I think we could have just, let's just go back, let's just clear you out of the way. Let's clear you as well. A lot of connections, we're going to clear you, we'll put you there. And then we'll create a little bit of a siding. Which we don't, because we're creating a little bit, I think we can easily, let's just go back by 1. And I think we could do that there, and then place 1 down here. Which does require 10, so we can go back there, go back by 1. Actually, no, let's do it the other way. Let's go down here, let's go up by 1, put you there. and then we'll go there. That way, now we would have sighting, and because I want it to be a little bit different. And this means that when we have this train that needs to, we have a sighting that we can use. And we're going to accept you in on 2. But you're going to go to Delling City anyways, and we're going to bring you in on one of these. We'll figure it out when we get there. We get close enough to it. See, and we create a little nook, and they can pause right there, and it'll work out just the way I planned. You need to go to Delling City Center too. You need to go to Delling City Center. There's 6. And you need to go to 7. Okay. And then you can go... You need to go to Delling City Center North 1. We don't have you connected. Which is surprising to me. Because I'm thinking we can do that easily, and if we had to... Like, it doesn't allow me to create it there. Esther South 1, you coming in on Esther South 2. So yeah, I think the 2 will go this way, and the 1 will go that way if we needed to. So, and then you need to go to Delling City Center, which will put you down that way. Okay, now we've got you are stopped at that signal, which we can't change you right now. You need to go to Little Bomb 3. Let's start by starting to... Let's start by changing some of these over here. Oh wait. You need to go to Little Bomb 11, to Balam 11, sorry. And then you were stopped. Because we made a boo-boo there and you have to go to Delling City 6, so... And you're stopped at Signal Hanging Edge. Hanging Edge 10, which you can still go this way if you wanted to. We're getting there, guys. We're slowly getting... You need to go to Delling City Center 1. We need to have, like, a passing thing here. Yes, that if, but... Because we could easily, I think actually we could easily just say, instead of having, you know, we could just cross you there. Can we do that? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's put you down here so you can go this way. This way, and then you need to go to Delling City Center 1. Delling City Center 1. We're gonna actually close you and we'll accept you up to that point. And you need to go to Balam Garden 2, so I'm gonna go there. Under there. Because there's nothing coming in that way yet. Okay, you're at Little Bone. You need to go to Little Bone 2. Two. And you need to go to Balam Innie, so you need to get moving. Are you there? And then you need to go to Balam. On 1. We can reverse you. I'm gonna downgrade you. And downgrade you as well. And then I'll put one here, and then I'm gonna create a line there. No, we're gonna put you there. Okay, now Delling City, you're gonna come in on 5. Hanging Edge Delling to Balam. And that's interstate, so Hanging Edge to Delling City to Balam. It's a one-time contract. You're going Hanging Edge to Timber. We're going to decline you for sure. I'll come back to you. You need to go... Red Bomb 3. And Estar South. One. Because I made a boo-boo. And put you in on the wrong one. You need to go to Balam Garden 2. But you need to go to Balam Stunning City Center 1. Which you need to go to that there. Anywho, I could create one that just crosses a line right there if you needed to. You're gonna have to wait. Okay, so that one is gonna have to wait. This one, needs to go to 8. Any. So you need to go to Balam Any, which... you out on 4. Oh wait, but... oh yeah, no, you can... okay. And then... no, you need to go to Hanging Edge 10. Garden. And you have to go to Estar Siding. Yeah, this is where I think we probably... instead of... we could probably reduce the... or do we do... can we do... can we take you out? Add you in there if we needed to. And we need to go to Estar Siding again. Estar Siding again. Which, I'm thinking we could do that easily. So that way if a train needs to stop, they can stop there and we can still pass by. And you go to Hanging Edge 4, so you need to go in reverse. And you need to go to Delling City Center 2. But if you need to go to 2, that's, you need to go into this lane, which is this one here. Now you're going in the right direction. Okay. Yeah, so that way we can have a little bit of less waiting. And because you have to go to Balam Garden 2, we could always create an extra thing, because can I create... No, I cannot create beyond that. But if I needed to, you know, instead of having to wait, because you have to go to Balam Garden too, and you have to go to Estar Siding. And that way is not going to... That way is not going to give you... Oh yeah, no. See, it's not going to allow me to go that way. I mean, that's why when you use that one, you should use that one, but there was... Okay, so now we have the money. What I'm thinking... And we can have you go up to that way. Esther saying to eat the Balam? Maybe. You're stopped at Signal. You need to go to Balam Garden 2. Garden 2, you need to go to Hanging Edge 2. And you need to go to Delling City Center 5. Now we can clear out both of those there. And then you need... I'm gonna Balam Any, right? Put you out on 6. Maybe you go that far out. Now, I am pretty sure that I could probably get away by going down a little bit further now. And then we'll put a... Plane is allocated. But I'm pretty sure we could just do that there for now. And just allow that, just say that's green. And then we can put you up to there, so that way it takes more time for the train to get down this way where, you know, it'll go a little bit quicker, I guess. That it waits, doesn't have to wait so long. Hang edge selling to Balam Inner City. Balam Timber Balam. But it's garden, not the other one. You're stopped at Signal. You need to go to Delling City, so you're gonna go straight on through. Okay. And you need to go to Balam Garden too. Which, to be honest with you, I think instead of... Right now I only had that set up that way. But I'm thinking we could probably have one that just goes from down here and goes that way. And then have this one go down this way. And if we have to, we could have a little tiny crossover. But I will wait until these trains go by. But I don't actually have to. I can easily do one here. And then go up that way. And create one that can go up that way and then have the other one go down this way. And then just have like a crossover in the middle somewhere along the line. We have Balam to Eden to Balam. I'm inclined to you for now. I don't really want to take more Balam stuff. Balam Little Bum to Hanging Edge. You're declined. Esther Siding Eden to Balam, which Esther Siding going to Eden, and then going to Balam. I'm declining you as well. And we do got a Inner City, which is Hanging Edge to Delling City to Balam, which allows us to do that. You need to go to Balam Garden too as well. Oh, flip. Yeah, because I think this one waiting for it to wait. Having to wait might take us off a little bit. You need to go to Little Bone. Three. And you need to go to Delling City Center 5, which I don't know why that one got. Esther Sighting, you're going in out on 2, so... So now, we're going to put you up there. Because I want to shift and move the... I want to put the X right there instead. Move it back a little bit so that if we have to move, and we have to, we will. And it will save us on having to wait. You can be cleared, and then we'll put a signal there. There. Yeah, and then I think that should be a-okay. We'll leave that, and then we'll set We'll move you down a little bit, I think. And we'll clear out this. We'll clear out there, because if we have to, we can use that transfer there. And then I'm pretty sure that one cannot be cleared yet either. So you need to go to Balam Garden 1. And you need to go to Delling City Center 3. No. If you need to go to Delling City Center 3, which is there. Which I don't know why you don't come in on 4 and leave. Because this one, it goes in, out on 3. And leaves out on 5. But I don't know why you don't come in on 4, which would save you a little bit of time. But we're not gonna... I'm gonna just adjust you and come in on 4 now. Just because, you know, coming in on 4 will be a little bit easier. And then you need to go to Delling City Center 4. Which, actually, since you do need to go to Delling City Center 4. You can do it that way. Yeah, we're trying to make this seem a little bit easier. And then we have that there. If we have to, we will... dedicate... I'll put those like so that if we have to need transfer, they can transfer like so. And then you're stopped at, you need to go to Hanging Edge 9, right? I'm going to put you up to that point. Guys, that's going to be it for today, though. We did unlock something new. We're trying to fix, basically just trying to make this clutter a little bit better. Well, maybe... fix that slightly so that not... And then you're coming in, you need to go to Esther Sighting. Oh wait, no, you're leaving on Esther Sighting. Oh, Esther's nice, we'll accept you. We do get 100% there, so it... And we're making it a little bit faster, just... to hope. And I'm thinking we can go up a little bit further there. And can we even accept you to go there? Because I'm pretty sure even if we set this, that can be resituated. And then we can clear you out there. And then we can clear you out. And we will put an auto signal there if we have to. Which, that's okay. Bellum, Delling, Hanging. I was gonna end it here, guys, but you know, we only got 5 of those, and we got a few. Let me go down here where we have contract. Red goes into 5 green, but I think we'll do this. Because I think that's going to help us get us a little bit further into getting the boosted contracts. So, but I don't think we really need the boosted contracts. So, but I think that'll be okay, guys. Now, if you guys want to see more, hit that like button. Hit that beautiful subscribe. We showed you guys on how to train the exchange this today. I think that's something you're gonna learn something new every episode. I feel like that's gonna be the best thing for you. So if you guys want to see more, remember hit that like button, hit that beautiful subscribe. This is a mess here. I feel like this is a little bit of a mess, and we could easily just connect you right up into there. But having that there, I think, will be a little bit safer. I'm allowing for transfers, and we'll see how things go. That does not belong to that. Yeah. And so, but before I do save it, guys, let's start by making things, let's put you there with that. And we'll add a one there. So that way we can easily make it. I don't even think that even is needed there really anymore. So that's gonna change. We're gonna slowly. No. And then can we just put you back? I think we'll just leave it. Because I don't think we need to have that there. Anyways, that's just in case if we have to transfer that way. And that's an extra. Alright, guys. That is it. If you guys want to see, like, we're trying to get this better. This is an extra way, but this might be even remotely a little bit situated. So I'm gonna let those go out and see what happens. You need to go to Delhi City Center. Or you have to wait for you to die out, which, if you need to go to Delhi City Center 4, right? We'll just put you there, so that way then you can go at a quicker pace. Yes. You know, there seems to be like nothing in its wake right now. Because that one goes from Hanging Edge to Eden to Esther Siding. That goes from Balham Timber to Balham, which is Balham Garden. I don't know, we'll get into getting into more, showing you guys the one-time inner cities next episode, but we did unlock those. So if you, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will, see you guys later. Hit that like button, hit that beautiful subscribe. Bye-bye.